This week we introduced into Parliament the first stage of the Better Local Government reforms. As Minister of Local Government, these reforms are something I'm very enthusiastic about. Central government, in the time that I've been sitting around the cabinet table, has imposed on itself really extreme fiscal constraints as we deal with the situation of tight budgets and yet trying to get the economy performing better. The logical question arose, having made progress with central government, can we ask local government to do better? And the short answer to that question is yes. So on Tuesday we introduced the first stage of the reforms for local government into Parliament. We're going to change the purpose statement of the legislation under which local government acts, because at the moment the purpose statement is very, very wide, giving councils the ability to engage in any activities that they wish to engage in. In changing that purpose statement, we're specifically saying to councils, we're not going to tell you what activities you can or cannot undertake, but in making a decision to undertake any activity, make sure you're delivering cost effectively to the households and the businesses of your local community, because at the end of the day, they are paying the bill. And we should never underestimate how big local government is amongst the economy. 4% of GDP, $100 billion worth of assets, collecting from ratepayers $7.5 billion every year. Other parts of the reforms is to facilitate more amalgamation amongst councils. I want to see councils streamline their boundaries, look at amalgamation, seeing whether they can work better together. But at the moment, the process under the present legislation is extremely difficult for that to happen. Last time it was done, it was driven down from central government in 1989. That's not what I'm proposing. What I'm proposing is this time communities can think what best will suit their purposes, drive it from the bottom up, make it an easier process to get proposals before the Local Government Commission and give the Commission the chance to get those proposals checked and back to the community so that amalgamations will occur that suit particular entities. The other aspect of our work is to make sure we put a financial prudence test in so that councils, when they decide to raise rates or they decide to increase debt, there are firm signals in there telling them as councillors, their ratepayers and us as central government what they're proposing to do. We're currently dealing with a very difficult situation in the Kaipara District Council, where some decisions have been made by former councils that now present huge difficulty to the ratepayers of that particular area. And I want to make sure there's the opportunity for local government and central government to work more closely together before some of these difficult situations develop. This is all about a partnership. The role between central government and local government needs to be facilitated so that central government and local government is working very, very closely together, because if we're efficient here at central government, if local government's efficient at its level, all of that will drive a better economy for New Zealand.